Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it's disappointing to say the least, right? It's the fourth time Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been out of the semi-final of a cup. It's becoming way too often, and you can argue that it's great that he gets to the semi-final of a cup, but ultimately we're not winning these cups and we're going out. We're not even making it to the final of these cups. Something has to change. It wasn't even as if we got humiliated, but I don't really think that's the point. We lost again, and it was to City. A few positives that can be taken from the game. One of them was our defending. Now, I'm not saying our defending was amazing or anything, but it's improved a lot since last season. Take away them two set pieces, I thought we had a really good game defensively. I don't think we were sat in our own half, and we did try and break on occasions. Ole's team selection was good last night in my opinion. I think we set up well. There was a key area that I'll talk about later that didn't really work for us. And to be honest, both teams didn't really look like scoring from open play, obviously apart from earlier on. City's defence was good, but we didn't do ourselves any favours really. We defend well, fend off City, fend off their attacks, get the ball back, and then a player would play a ball over the top looking for Rashford, typically sometimes Martial running on, and one of the City defenders had come in and cut out that ball, and we didn't try anything new. It seemed we kept doing the same thing over and over again. I don't think that City's defence would have been too much for us had we tried some different tactics and mixed it up a little bit, because obviously the first tactics weren't really working for us. I think it's quite refreshing in a weird way to be able to say that we defended well, yet our attack wasn't up to it. Obviously you'd like both our defence and attack to be good going forward, but I feel like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is often criticised for his defensive tactics and how well our team defends, and it's not usually how well we go forward. So it is kind of like an improvement in a way. I know it's never just one reason why we lost, but if I were to put it down to one thing, I think that Bruno Fernandes didn't have a great game tonight, and I feel like that was one of the main reasons why we didn't score. I'm not saying that if Bruno Fernandes had a good game that we would have won, but honestly I think if you tell me Bruno Fernandes isn't going to have a good game, I don't really like our chances against the big teams, and ultimately he didn't have a good game. And in my opinion, that's not why we lost, but that's probably why we didn't score. There were a couple of balls that he could have played through to Rashford that he messed up, and a couple of other things. He just didn't really look at the races, which is kind of bizarre for Bruno, because usually he's up for the big games. Usually he's the passionate one, driving the team forward, and he's the one you'd put your money on in a derby to go ahead and win us the game. At the end of the day, he's human, he's allowed to have an off night, and it's just a shame that it was the Manchester derby and we're not going to Wembley. So yeah, at the end of the day, it wasn't a great game. We didn't do our best. I'd like to move on from it, and hopefully we can continue the good form that we've had before this game. Guys, if you're enjoying my content, please feel free to subscribe. It costs nothing and it helps me out a lot. Let me know what you thought of the Manchester derby down below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.